Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Riley is now a teenager and is about to start high school. Joy, sadness, fear, anger and disgust have now created a new section in Riley's mind, called sense of self. Riley goes off to hockey camp, so she can join a team at her new school, named the Firehawks. The emotions inside Riley's head use a mechanism Joy had come up with, to get rid of all Riley's negative memories, in a bid to make a good first impression. The night before Riley leaves, an alarm sets off inside her head for puberty. Riley has also made a lot of new friends, and she now has much more confidence in her personality. All this change because of her memory lenses. Now we see how Riley is playing this hockey match with her friends. Riley ha experienced many positive changes, which help her win the match. Now there was also a high school coach watching this whole match, and after winning their match, she also invites Riley and her friends to a camp. Seeing this invitation, Riley and her friends are very happy. Riley tell her parents, and they get very excited, reassuring her that she will perform very well at the camp. But Riley is a little worried and also very sad. She remembers how she did not perform well in an old match, and also it is because of a foul. Now she is afraid that she might make the same mistake at the camp again. Seeing all this, Joy thinks that now all the bad memories should be erased and only good memories should be brought to show, so that Riley feels positive and good. With this, she takes sadness to a place where there are all the positive and good memories. This was the place where she had all the traits that give Riley her personality. One night all the emotion were sleeping peacefully when suddenly a very loud alarm starts ringing in their control center. When Joy runs and goes to the control center, Riley's puberty button is ringing there. Joy takes it off and tries to break it too. Suddenly there is commotion in their center. All other manual workers come and say that now Riley is growing up and some new emotions are growing up and some new emotions are going to emerge. When Riley wakes up in the morning, she feels different. She doesn't like anything of her own. Riley finds herself overwhelmed with emotions when she learns that her best friends, Bree and Grace, will be attending a different high school. They break the news right before they're about to join a field hockey camp together, hoping to impress the coach and earn a spot on the prestigious Firehawks team. The moment is bittersweet. Riley feels both excitement for the camp and sadness knowing her friends will soon be leaving her. She tries to hold back her emotions, pushing down the tears and acting like everything is fine. She promises Bree and Grace that, no matter what, they will always stay close, even if they go to different schools. Once at the camp, Riley finally allows herself to cry but quickly composes herself, not wanting the older high school girls to see her upset. As she prepares for the first day of training, a new emotion called anxiety emerges, taking control of her thoughts. Anxiety is frantic and overwhelming, constantly worrying about Riley's future and how she will fit in with the Firehawks. Alongside anxiety, other emotions also surface, including fury, who doesn't want Riley to hang out with her friends anymore, believing they have betrayed her by leaving for another school. However, Riley's emotion of joy insists that she shouldn't abandon her friends and reminds her of the promise she made to always stay close to them. As Riley walks through the camp, she bumps into Valentina, a girl she greatly admires for being the captain of the high school youth team. This encounter heightens Riley's anxiety, as she feels even more pressure to impress Valentina and the other Firehawks players. Anxiety takes over and starts controlling Riley's thoughts and actions, making her hyper-focused on fitting in with the Firehawks, even if it means distancing herself from her closest friends. Soon, Riley finds herself torn between two worlds. Anxiety wants her to prioritize the Firehawks, seeing it as a way for Riley to secure her future in high school and sports. Joy, on the other hand, wants Riley to honor her friendships and stay true to who she really is. As Riley continues to struggle internally, anxiety gains more control, pushing Riley to focus entirely on being the best player and ignoring her friends. She becomes consumed with proving herself to the Firehawks, believing that if she excels, she will be accepted into their elite circle. However, this obsession starts to change Riley's personality. She becomes distant, self-centered, and no longer the happy, carefree girl her friends once knew. At one point, she even hurts one of her best friends during a game, all because she is too focused on scoring goals and impressing the coach. Riley's friends are hurt by her behavior, but she is too wrapped up in her own worries to notice. Meanwhile, Joy and the other emotions are struggling to regain control of Riley's mind. They watch in horror as anxiety continues to warp Riley's thoughts, pushing her further away from her true self. Sadness tries to help, understanding that Riley needs to process her emotions instead of suppressing them, but anxiety won't let go. The emotions are at a breaking point, unsure of how to save Riley from spiraling further. In a desperate attempt to fix things, anxiety creates a new identity for Riley, one that is entirely focused on success, popularity, and fitting in with the Firehawks. This new identity completely disregards Riley's friendships and her genuine self. Joy realizes that Riley is losing herself, but she feels powerless to stop it. The emotions, trapped in their struggle, watch as Riley continues to push her friends away, all for the sake of being accepted by the Firehawks. As the final day of camp approaches, Riley faces a crucial decision. She must choose between playing with her best friends or continuing to chase after the Firehawks. Anxiety urges her to abandon her friends and focus on becoming the best player. Joy, who has grown more and more doubtful of her influence, realizes that Riley can't be forced to choose only happiness or only success. She needs to find a balance between her emotions and her life experiences. In a moment of clarity, Joy breaks free from anxiety's control and helps Riley remember who she really is. Riley comes to terms with her conflicting emotions, understanding that she can't ignore her sadness or her desire for success. She reconciles with her best friends, apologizing for her behavior and explaining that she was just scared of losing them. Her friends, seeing her sincerity, forgive her and support her decision to follow her dreams with the Firehawks. In the end, Riley learns an important lesson. Life isn't just about choosing between happiness and sadness, or success and failure. It's about embracing all of her emotions, the good and the bad, and allowing them to guide her through life's challenges. With her emotions working together again, Riley finds peace within herself and discovers that she can pursue her goals while still staying true to her friendships and her identity. As the movie closes, Riley receives the news that she made the Firehawks team, but she knows now that no matter where life takes her, she has the emotional strength to navigate it.